Hey, hi, hello, how's it going? Hope you're fantastic. Look, as a LEGO collector, you end up accumulating all kinds of sets that once you boil them down and pull out the figures you want, you end up with just a lot of set left over. And that kind of happened to me with this Marvel mech here, and this Marvel mech, 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 and this Marvel mech. At one point I had those all laid out in my Marvel display, but look, just see it now and imagine mech. It just takes up way too much space and the display was getting way too crowded with these sets. So the first move I made was to take these two Iron Man mechs and combine them into a hulkbuster that I could display alongside my Hall of Armor, and I did that, and that hulkbuster ended up being the base of what is now the Ultihulkamechabuster, which you're going to see in a minute. But you can, if you want to start from the same starting point, build the hulkbuster that I built out of the two Marvel mechs using the video that I put on my channel. I'll link it somewhere, maybe. Alright, so I built that combo hulkbuster and all was good until I got a good deal on a Marvel Lego lot from Facebook Marketplace or something, which gave me an official Lego hulkbuster. So now I had a problem. I had two hulkbusters, and again, we're still running out of room in the display. But this presented the perfect opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. One being combine all of the Marvel mechs that I have into one ultimate Marvel mech to display. It'll take up a lot less room, possibly coin it the Ultihulkamechabuster. And two, I wouldn't have two Hulkbusters anymore. So I took all those mechs off the shelf, ripped them apart, and using only those pieces from the mechs, I birthed the Ultihulkamechabuster, which I will show you in detail right now. It's pretty cool. Alright, the hand thing's a little overdone. We gotta... Okay, just like that. Here is the Ultihulkamechabuster in all of its glory, and again, I'll say it again, this is literally just that Hulkbuster alternate build that I did, plus a whole bunch of the cool unique features from all the other Marvel mechs that I combined on here, so you can Frankenstein something like this together yourself super easily. Get inspired by it. Oh, also, if this question is going to come up, yes, it is super easy to open up just like all the other mechs, and you could stick any minifigure in there. So you'll see Iron Man in there this whole time, but you can put any minifigure inside, just like you would expect. Okay, so where does everybody come into play? Thor, of course, we've got Thor's hammer and his cape pieces. That's what these are on the sides. Those are his main features. And then, I don't know if you can tell, but right in there, the belt around the waist is actually from the Thor mech too. The Thanos gauntlet as well was an absolute must, and you can see it kind of works into a golden arm as well, so that kind of completes the half-half look, which also the black and gold look continues kind of down the spine here, which is kind of cool. Pretty obviously, both the Spider-Man and the Miles Morales mechs come through with these additional arms, kind of Doc Ock style with the web shooters, and I alternated the color scheme so you can see like the red Peter Parker arm is on the side of like the black leg, whereas the kind of more blue iron looking Miles Morales themed arm is coming out of the red side. I thought this kind of gave it, again, that like Frankenstein combo look, kind of looking like the Power Ranger mech guy where it's everyone combined and you can still see the individual parts that kind of make up the entire mech. I really like that, so that's why I kind of alternated the colors instead of having, you know, all the red. I think we're back to where we started. Turns out when things hit the ground, they shoot pieces across the room, and it's not too easy to put things back together when you have no idea how you put them together in the first place. But look, on the bright side, I can put drop test in all caps in the thumbnail and the title. So where were we? I was talking about the Spider-Man webs before I knocked them off the table, and the last thing I wanted to mention from the Spider-Man mechs was that you can see, oh, actually two things. One, it kind of maintains that good hand look even with the Thor one. See, it's kind of doing a little bit of psh, psh, and I'm hanging on tight now, but I like the way those hands got integrated. And then the Iron Spider-esque kind of talons that come up from the back, and you can see they're at the bottom too as well as the top. I really liked those from the original Spider-Man mech, so I'm glad they made their way into the Ultihulkamechabuster as well. Okay, Captain America is integrated in a couple interesting ways, and one of them, thankfully, the drop could have been worse if it weren't for the Captain America shield on the back there, kind of acting like a protective shell. I kind of got this inspiration from the Captain America Mecha Turtle build that I did, so I'm glad I was able to kind of bridge some gaps or connect this to another build I've done. So the Captain America shield on the back, and then also you can see that I went for the helmet option as opposed to having no helmet at all, which if you imagine that helmet's not up there, I really like the look of the Ultihulkamechabuster without the helmet as well. But you tell me what you like better. But with the helmet in place, of course, the way I have it now, I went for like the navy blue chest piece to act as the helmet, and I thought that was kind of reminiscent of Captain America's kind of leather cowl thing. So that's why I added that. Add some Captain America-ness along with the printed tile in the front, of course. But yeah, helmet, no helmet, what do you think? Yeah, I don't know. The helmet definitely gives it more like the Voltron giant mech vibes, with especially coming to a point like a horn like that and kind of these ridges down the spine. I'll give you a quick look at everything I can, because with the helmet and the now very loose arms that weren't loose before it fell, so maybe I got to fix something there with all of that. I think that's pretty much there is to see. Build your own Ultihulkamechabuster and name it something easier to pronounce. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Thanks. Goodbye.